righty. Now, some weeks there's a lot of news. And then there's this week.
Oh.
So it's a very short news week.
Are
Here
they
we go.
holding off for like Gen Con to like drop everything at once?
Probably.
Let's just make stuff up.
We're in the calm before the storm.
Ooh, that should be a phrase.
We have a bunch of stuff here from
Popularize that.
Amigo. So there is a new program called Amigo Frunden Program. Certain retailers will get titles in advance and sell them before the general release.
Huh.
So the first thing in this line is 3 chapters. This is a trick-taking game from Joe Hout for 2 to 6. So this will hit stores on June 1st. So already out. But everywhere else it comes out in September. I think that's almost like something to talk about. I don't know if I would not like being one of the other stores.
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
Huh. Anyhow.
How do you become one of the stores?
And I don't know about that. But there's
It's a
the trick-taking
process.
game
How do you
with 3
get artwork
phases.
for the cover?
You just squish it all together in the very middle. There's 3 phases. In chapter 1, you start with 8 cards, choose one, then pass them around, and you just draft all the cards.
Drafting's good.
Then 2, you play 1 card each. Highest card wins the trick and gets 2 points.
Tricking is good.
But then there's skills on each other that can get you extra points. And then 3, you evaluate the skills within your selected hand cards, and you get extra points.
Okay.
A
Points are
drafting?
good.
Is there a drafting trick-taking game? I don't think I've ever seen that
It's not
before.
possible. Just it can't be done.
Okay, calm down. Yes, there's drafting trick-taking games. I just can't think of them right now.
No.
All right. Oh no! Is our next thing. This is actually, it was originally called, I guess, Wizard das Schwarze Auge. It's a trick-taking game Wizard back in the
Wizard's
day.
been ages. Like, it's been around for ages.
That's a fire cover,
Well, it's the
though.
40th anniversary.
Okay, so you're
Now
right
it's
about the
called-
news being a hot week.
I miss
I like how
Wizard.
it's called Oh No, and then on the bottom it just looks like it's
Das Dundunguber.
sounds like the first line of like a rap song down there.
In German?
What
Yeah.
rap do you listen to?
German rap.
Oh,
about
sweet.
rutabagas.
That's the best ones. A
No
Wizard
thanks.
cover.
We got a new version of No Thanks coming,
Yeah, this is exciting news.
as well as Combo Up. I think when I looked at this No Thanks, I think they're using that cool art that was in the game that I have, I think.
I love that artwork.
I hope
it's
that's
very
the one.
cute. And then Combo Up looks to be a sibling game, but from a different designer.
No, this is an old game called Crass Carriot
Okay, that's
that they're
a very
redoing.
good game.
Alrighty,
That
Ed.
already came out in English, actually, just not from them. They republished that as something. I have that. It's the one where you cannot rearrange your hand of cards.
Scout?
Bonanza.
No, the other one that came around the same time in Scout, and Scout kind of buried it.
You're
Nana?
right. I do remember that. I don't remember what it's
You
called.
should maybe, play some games and get with the times.
Hey, nobody else
Okay?
knows the name
Do a
of
little
it.
more research, okay?
Okay.
Take some pride in your looks.
Next, we have Butazug or Raid.
I played this one. I haven't.
Yeah, exactly.
Just want to be involved.
This artwork looks to be Kyle, what's his name, adjacent. It looks a little similar to the guy who does the artwork for Root and all those games. Doesn't it? It's like slightly
maybe.
like that. The line work.
Anyway,
I like the look.
you're picking
I
a
do, too.
target. The year's 1897. You're looking for loot in the city's well-secured villas. So you're choosing a target. Whoever arrives last gets to take a crack at it first.
That seems weird.
That doesn't thematically make any sense. Like, I got in line. I'm like, well, hang on. Does anyone else want to come in? You do?
Go ahead.
Age before
Very
beauty.
polite. Yeah, very polite thieving society.
All right. And then the last one here from Amigo is called Burger Slam.
Oh.
Let's go. This is what I've been waiting on.
They made
pretty
this game
good.
specifically for Americans. No, that doesn't. This is 2 to 5 players, and this, they said, will make you think of a little bit of Mamma Mia,
Oh.
but with a real-time element. You're collectively assembling burgers, but you want to be the one to get the credit for it. So you're playing burgers in the middle of the table, then you grab it and finish it. Z hates the game already.
You don't like burgers?
Get rid of all your cards. He doesn't like speed slap cards on the table.
Yeah, that's
All right, let's get to some
burger time.
cool-looking covers. This next one, Atlantis Exodus.
That is sweet looking.
That's a good cover.
So this is coming from DLP Games. The designers, I believe they've done a few other smaller games, but this is their first that I've seen This is their first big game, I would guess. You're going to recruit citizens as possible, and then get out of accident. This is like, I don't know. The theme here is a little confusing. Anyway, there's an innovative rotation mechanism.
Ooh.
You think that's the new thing now? We've seen 2 games this year already with cogs.
You talking about like gears or
Windmill
whole boards
Valley.
that rotate?
It doesn't matter. I think we're going to see more and more of that.
Yeah, rotation is in, okay? Revolution Road.
Rotation.
Revolution is here.
That's terrible. All right.
Will
So
be
that's coming out, I'm
televised.
pretty sure, Essen. It says late
It
2024.
looks cool.
Atlantis has to have that font. Anytime you write that word,
I almost said the same thing. You know how like Vikings have a font, and every
Yes.
Viking game you're like, yeah, I get it. Atlantis is there now.
It is.
They got there finally. I, for one, congratulate them.
yeah, we're there.
That font is the Atlantean font.
The
bet it's
missing
called
bar and
that.
A.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Got
It's
you around
because
that
they're too
C.
technologically advanced. They're like, we don't have time.
We don't. You
for
know
the,
what we're talking
for
about.
the line across the A. What other letter could it be? Let's move on
Let's just
to
flip-
develop further and further technology that will be our downfall.
flip
Okay.
the V. Done and done.
Couple expansions here. Evenfall, the Crystal Path. I was not expecting this game to get an expansion.
Yeah.
This doesn't. I don't know a lot about it. Just that DLP's come out with an expansion for that.
Ooh, that cover looks like it might go next to the original cover because that tree is the original cover, the yellow tree.
You're right.
I bet they did one of them, Slick Rick,
That's
put them next to
cool.
each other, and then there'll be an expansion on the other
Well,
side.
if we're extrapolating from the cover, it also looks like it adds 2 more factions.
and
And a rock-
glowy,
and a rock
glowy
thing.
holes.
Glowy discs.
All right. Another expansion coming out, Pirates of Maracaibo Commanders. This is an expansion for Pirates of Maracaibo.
Not played this.
Not enough different fonts.
No. Oh.
Capstone is bringing a game to America called Stevens. So Stevens is a design from 2 designers called Costa and Rolla. I looked up what they do, and they have mostly in the past done games for Pythagoras. They've done Cafe
Okay.
and other games like that. This is based on a company called it's a Stevens Factory. And so you are master glass makers working at this factory and making new business and promoting the creation of jobs and blah, 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 blah.
That
But
cover
then
is straight up Euro, man. That's classy.
this is in Lisbon that it's happening.
Pizza.
Right? Doesn't that cover take you back?
It does. Back to when they made
Yeah, that
pizzas.
cover was on my grandmother's wall at home.
Yeah, she was a big Lisbon fan.
Yeah, that guy kind of stands out, the George Washington guy in the back. I guess
He's not working. He's just sitting there like,
Wow.
do it.
he runs the place.
He's surveilling.
He's supervising.
Managing.
All right. This next cover is a little weird. It's called Kabuki Tricks.
Oh, goodness.
This is. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I thought that was the cover. Never mind. The game is
that's a step down.
inside the dog's
Finish.
embrace.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I could only
Kinda
hold my
took
breath
off with
for
nowhere
so
to land.
long. You know what I mean? Yeah, right? You got to jump out the plane with no parachute.
This is from Singaporean publisher Good Spirit Games. It's a 2 to 5 player game, and you're winning tricks because everything's a trick taking game now.
It is. Have you noticed that?
It's
It's a trick. We're out of the trick taking renaissance. We're now in the trick taking reformation.
but finally
I
they
think
don't
it's time for the
draft
trick taking
anymore.
Dark Ages. I know that came before, but let's figure this out. Enough
The
with the
industrial
taking
age.
of the yeah. Let's automate the trick taking. This game's a trick taking game, but you won't have to play the tricks. It does that on its
That's
own.
next level.
Right?
You just watch,
I like this.
and you won.
All right, moving on. Joey just reviewed several of these, but Rolling Realms.
Wow.
He's making Rolling Realms Redux. This is a standalone but compatible follow-up to the game. It's coming into, you'll be able to get it September 6th. I guess July 24th it's launching. That's
So it
pretty
has
soon.
to go really high, and then it comes back.
I don't know,
down.
launch, I guess the pre-order launch probably.
That makes more sense.
Anyway, this game's going to include 72 realm cards, 6 score cards, 6 resource cards, 14 solo play cards, and 8 divider cards, and blah, blah, blah.
So is this like redoing all the expansions?
It features a dozen new realms that have not been available before, in addition to a printed version of the game's rulebook that explains all currently available realms.
Oh,
Because
okay.
if you don't know anything about this game, Rolling Realms basically started off because he was bored during the pandemic and wanted a game people could play at home. and but also each realm is one of his board games, and then it expanded out into other companies' board games.
Yeah. Every other board game.
So
Crusaders, Can't Stop, all that stuff, yeah.
Really?
if your board game is not a realm, you're nobody.
It's not a board game.
Oof.
I don't even know.
Guys.
I don't know who's in and out, actually.
Yeah.
It's not that many have done it.
Did you like it, Joey?
It's cute. It's short.
Okay. It's a no. That's a no.
I was expecting that sentence to go longer.
It is so good. It's like
too
trick
late. I'm
taking
done
with
with the drink.
drafting.
It's not. It's a rolling right.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Andromeda's Edge. So this was a Kickstarter.
Ooh,
with
that's a cover.
with an amazing cover.
Wow.
It glows, actually.
We actually just looked at this. I know the ranking of Andromeda's Edge.
Not high.
It's between 6,400 and 6,500.
I predict it will rise.
I
Maybe.
get it. I get it. I mean,
Actually,
that
I
is a
think it will.
tremendous cover. This isn't out. Of course this was
No, but even though the fourth quarter, it's coming out in fourth quarter, it's going to be showing up at the Spiel Fair in Essen.
Okay.
So this is the artist here, by the way, is Sergio Chavez, who did Dwellings of Eldervale and Rise of Tribes.
Oh.
The game's going to come with 3 game boards, 4-player mats, 25 region tiles, 285 tokens, 36 leader cubes, 36 plastic spaceships, 16 raider stands, 43 tiles, 245 cards,
245 cards?
24 markers, and 24 dice. 1 to 5 players, 40 minutes
Hold up.
Per player.
per player.
24 markers.
That's 24 dice. That part got
But this
me.
campaign,
that's-
I don't know if you remember, the campaign made $1.6 million. So this will be a big game when it comes out. Cardboard Alchemy has a good reputation too. So
What else have they done?
well, I think they're best known for
They're the ones who did...
Dwellings of Eldervale, right? Oh, Flamecraft.
Flamecraft. That's
Flamecraft.
what I was
Oh,
thinking that
okay.
they did.
I'm sorry, it's
Flamecraft.
the same team. They just switched companies. So yes, they didn't do Dwellings of Eldervale. They did. Yeah, it's these guys who did Dwellings of Eldervale, though, for sure.
Right. Expose coming later.
Dun, dun, dun. And our last piece of news. Oh, well, no, I guess we have 2 more pieces of news. Okay, sorry. The Everdell Duo is coming to Kickstarter this year. This is another thing that's happening all over the place.
Everywhere. If you have... This is another thing. You're nobody if you don't have a duo version of your game, apparently.
Rolling Realms Duo?
My goodness.
Where's the tree? I need the tree blocking.
You
the other
don't need
people.
the tree.
You have to have the.
I do like that cover, though. That's a cool
That
cover.
cover is very good.
Are
I
they
like
doing
the
the tango?
board. I like the layout of the board.
That turtle makes that cover. We both know that, right?
That turtle is
He's
classic.
so
He
self-satisfied.
really is. He knows what's going on.
I really like the look of this. I'm excited for
too.
this one.
All right, and then our last piece of news here.
There's something even after this?
You can't follow
The
that.
Del Trio?
Quimbly's Toys and Games. Okay, so Quimbly's Toys and Games, they are the people who bought basically Peterson Games.
Okay.
So Peterson Games defaulted on several of their Kickstarters, as many large companies are wont to do these days. And then they said, hey, an angel investor, they said, we have these games done, we can't ship them to people.
Okay.
Oh, an angel investor gave us money. We're not going to tell you who it is, but we will tell you eventually. Well, it was J.K. Quimbley or whatever his name is. I know this because I got a letter full of like puzzles and cryptograms, and the guy was like, hi, I'm Quimbley, and I'm this. We've already met in the future. You just don't know it yet because we haven't got there. And
This guy's
solved
a
this
time
puzzle."
traveler?
I was so over it. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want a little puzzle.
Dude, this
I want
sounds
the
like
game I back.
it sounds like Parnassus's cousin.
I also don't like the cutesiness. Like if I was like, so you're helping Peterson Games. Who are you really? I don't need a fictional.
I'm Quimbley.
That's so weird. But anyway, so this has happened. So at least the Kickstarters will go back. Maybe Quimbley can go and look at other games that start with myth.
Well, in the future, he'll know what fails.
That's
So
true.
he'll help them out while the Kickstarter's running and save the logistical nightmare that would come along.
Wow.
Quimbley, here for your future.
Very futuristic commercial right there.
All right. Anyway, that is the news.
Hey folks, thanks for watching another one of our videos. If you like our videos, if you like our channel, you would love to game with us at one of our conventions. Check out Dice Tower Cruise, Dice Tower East, and Dice Tower West. Fantastic conventions where we play games with wonderful people, a humongous library, and lots of other events and stuff. Also, don't forget to check out our channel, like and subscribe. I'm Tom Bassel.